Okay, so thank you so much for investing your time in coming to the new stylist training. I know I've seen a couple of new faces, and there are some that have been with us here for a while. I really just kind of wanted to get to know some of the new faces that I would be seeing on the trainings and things. These trainings, not only the trainings that I will do here and there, but the trainings that Joan does, like we all as a team kind of put a little bit into each of those trainings. So the most important thing to know is the partnership is our like head team, and that's where we like to focus most of our attention. Like my group, Team Give and Grow, and Christy's group, who's above me, Team Evolve, they are really good for like once things get back to rolling to normal, you know, like we like to give incentives here and there, so keep an eye out for incentives. But the partnership does that as well. So like there's all sorts of fun things that all of us do, but the most important one to keep an eye on is the partnership. And I kind of want to show you around the partnership. But before I do that, I really just want to say, what will get you from where you are now as a new stylist to executive director, which is what I'm about to hit, is your attitude. If you have a great attitude, if you are resilient and you understand situations happen and you're just constantly, I know it's hard to keep a positive mindset on a constant basis, but if you do it, I swear you will continue to improve and you will continue to just feel good about yourself, where you are, and where you are in your business. And I mean, when you do it for your business, when you start, like, Joan gives us a lot of like good things. She gives us a lot of like she pulls cards for us and does like all these things for us, and we soak all this good information in. And I love the team for that, because when I'm soaking all the good information in, I'm also releasing that to other areas of my life. So don't just think of Color Street as this is your new business. Of course it is, but think of us as a family and get to know us. And I want you to know that I'm always here. You can message me anytime. I'm always here, available to talk to anyone. Never feel like if I reach out to you, don't be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so down to earth. I can help you with whatever you need. So please just reach out to me. If you have somebody that wants to sign on and they have a question about something that you don't understand, please have them reach out to me. Like, I know you guys are new. I know like you don't know every little detail of everything. I can help you talk to new stylists. So don't ever hesitate to get them on the phone with me, or have them message me, or put me in a three-way message. That's actually how I met Lori, because her upline did that with, so that's what made me think of that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I'm sure like some of this is gonna be review, but I just want you to see, let me get rid of this. Okay, I just want you to see from scratch. Like the partnership team, like I said, is the most important place to be. And this right here is the most important post. This is the most important post on the partnership. So if you click this link tree, it's the first post, it's in announcements. So if you need it, you can just click over here to announcements. But it should just come up first. You click on that link and it brings you to everything. Now, the first link in here is to the calendar. This is where all of our training happens. So I will do little trainings here and there on things that I think need to be, like attention needs to be given to, like a new stylist training. I'm planning to do this once a month. So when you have a new stylist, they'll come into the next month, or you can give them this recording. But the trainings that happen in the partnership are always amazing. And we do have a new stylist training every Thursday night. So you're soaking in some information here. And if you'd like to also go to the stylist training tomorrow night, it's all of them are Central Time. So it's 8 o'clock our time, Eastern Time, or whatever time zone you're in, who knows. But the Monday motivation calls and the Friday motivation calls, those are not even Color Street related. They are amazing. They are where we get centered for the week. And on Friday, we get centered for our weekend and sent off in, you know, a good place. And it's, again, it's like a family there. There's like almost always the same people. So we're waking up together and just chatting. And Joan is giving us literally like the best motivational speeches that she can. She's amazing. She wakes up at 6 in the morning and she's still sitting in bed and she's doing a Zoom call with us and really helping us center ourselves and get ready for the week. So those calls are so important to me personally. I didn't used to do them, and now I'm on them all the time because, you know, I was able to leave my job and do this full time. So if you can make it 9 a.m. Eastern time. And then the team leader and above training, that is not really team leader and above. If you are here because you want to build a team, we encourage you to be on that call. That call is always leader oriented. And the one that happened yesterday, I can't even, like, the past 2 trainings that Joan has done with the other 2 leaders, Christy and Risa, have been so on point and amazing. And they're just giving us a huge jump start into June. So if you haven't seen the team leader and above training and the one from today, keep an eye out for them because they are awesome. Okay, so, and then, you know, so I have this printed out. My mom did that first. I have to give her kudos. Then I decided I'm going to print that out and have it next to me. So I always have it here, and I always know what is going on when. But then it just gets ingrained in your brain when you're always on the calls. All right, where the heck is the link tree? There it is. Okay. So the next thing that is on here, obviously, all those trainings happen on the Zoom training link. So if you ever ask me where the link is, I'm always going to say in the link tree on the partnership Zoom or on the partnership group. And this is where I'm talking about. It's right here. You click it and it'll take you right in. You don't need any code or anything like that. The nail fee group. This is another place that's really important to be on. And I don't know why it comes up like that when I click it here. So I'm just going to type it. So if you're not a part of the nail fee group, become a part today. I think there's a couple things they want to know, like your stylist number or something. But this, I mean, this is why. This guy is amazing, first of all. Second of all, look at all these pictures. Come on, give me some pictures. Like, you can just, you click on photos and just scroll through whatever you're looking for. Okay. And then say you wanted some pictures of bad cromance. They have to have in the title the name of the one that you're looking for. So, or the name of the set that they're wearing. So if you type in bad cromance, you can just scroll through and find an awesome, you know, nail fee for bad cromance. So that I find is super helpful. And then also I use search in like the partnership team. I use search everywhere. Like, I just love the search feature of everything. So if you can't find it, try it in search. And then if you really can't find it, then ask someone. I am big on finding answers yourself if you can. If you really can't, then I understand. Just ask the question. Questions are great. We love questions. But we will usually tell you how to find it rather than just handing you the resource. So if you're asking us for something like in the back office, which I'll show you in a minute, then we'll usually say, okay, this is where you go, just so that you go and find it, so that when you have somebody under you, you know how to properly tell them how to find it. So the other really important one in here, well, graphics for stylists, definitely join that as well. And then polished partners, you're probably in that because you're here. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong link. This is a schedule for us to do it. Where is it? Polished partners. There it is. Okay. The biz opportunity group. You're probably already in it, but if you're not, join, because this is where we have all of the videos that we've done on Sunday nights. These videos are real. Like, we didn't have anybody like figure out what they were going to say, record a video, we edited it. Like, these are down home real people telling you how amazing this opportunity is. So if you have somebody that's interested, get them in here, like talk to them about it, and then get them in here and let these ladies like talk to them, you know, about the business, because there's so many different people. I think what they did was they made it like the last Sundays, they put those videos in announcements and clipped everything else. But if they just go into the discussion and just scroll, they're going to see a bunch of videos. Okay. Oh, you know what? You could just click videos too. Oh my God. I should probably tell somebody that you can do that. Okay. So I just learned something new, duh. But yeah, so they can just click around. Maybe they'll see somebody they like and they'll click on them, and okay. So that is polished partners. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to go in, trying to think where I'm taking you, to the resource center. Okay. So resource library. This has, so I went to resources and I went to resource library. This is where you'll find information on the compensation plan. It'll also come in your kit when you get it, if you don't have it yet, in the form of a book, a little book. This book is the most important thing that they give you in that kit. And I swear it's always open to this, even though I have this posted on my wall too, because I want to just make sure that everything's always in line for promotions. I always have this with me. So I also have the compensation plan as a screenshot in my in a folder on my phone, so that I always can pull it up, because the way that we get paid here, I'll kind of go through that real quick with you. Let's see, compensation plan summary. So your base pay is 25% of everything that you sell from, I think it's Wednesday to Tuesday. And then you get paid that on Thursday. So 25% is paid out weekly on Thursday. And then as you hit these certain monetary levels, you will receive the extra percentage in your end of the month bonus. That bonus is paid out between the 1st and the 5th of the following month. So this month's bonus will be paid out between the 1st and the 5th, the 1st and the 5th of June. And it includes any enhanced retail commission that you earned. It also includes any amount for people that you have under you currently. And if you hit the circle of excellence, which is, we have another month of it. So it was January to June. So we have one more month left. So you can still earn the circle of excellence, even being a new person right now. for this month and next month, if you really kind of get the wheels turning on a couple people. So that means that you signed on 2 stylists and you sold $1,000 worth of nail polish. So, I mean, sold, or it's in your PV. Like right now we're buying stock, yes, but still that counts. So as long as your PV is above 1,000, which you can find your PV right here. Oops. You can find your PV. Okay. You can find your PV right here. And then this number here is the amount for your team, like how much your team is making. So right now you guys are killing it. So that is where you're going to find the information that you need for every day. Like, I know that's kind of like a confusing thing because people are looking at their party and they're like, oh, my party is this amount, but what you're actually selling, no matter what party it's in, is right here. So your total. So say you had your VIP link sold 600 and you had a party that was 300 and then you had another party that was 200, you'd be at 1,100 in PV, right? If I did my math right, who knows? But it all totals right there. Okay. So, and then this shows you where your promotion is. So you don't see that until you hit 300 for the month. So if you've already hit 300, you're seeing your next promotion, you're seeing how close you are to it, which is why that's like 300 to me is non-negotiable because I have to always be seeing what's happening. And then this is where you would click to get your to see your commissions. Okay, so a couple of other things I wanted to show you. This right here, graphical tree view, when you start to sign new stylists on, you're going to click on this. Well, I guess I can. It's not going to show anything weird. And it's going to show you your, like the people under you and where they are, you know, like how much they're making and where you're all at. And you compare that with these charts. Kelly Hawley gave me a really good idea and I am going to do it. I just have to wait till next week, but I'm going to make a video on how to fill these out so that you guys kind of understand it a little better. But so this is director, like I only print out the higher level ones, but the first one that you're gonna get is senior stylist. So you'll be up here and then you'll have 2 circles to fill to get you to senior stylist. That's your first level. And then if you reach team leader, I don't think I have a team leader chart, but team leader is right here, this dark pink, and then 3 people under you, and one of those people has 2 people under them. If you reach team leader before your, if you reach team leader in 3 months, your first 3 months, you get $200 cash. If you do it in 4 months, you get $100 cash. So it's worth just taking the excitement that you have right now and really harnessing it and sharing this with your friends. Like, share the excitement with them because that's what they're gonna be drawn to. I mean, we just started opening up so that we can have people order again, which is like an amazing thing. It's crazy that it's amazing, but it is. This is like such a different time. Like, we went through a time warp and we're back. But I just kind of want to show you a little bit on how this works. So as a stylist, brand new stylist, when you sign someone on, your first person, you will earn 3% on them because they are your E1, which is which means you signed them on. And then you'll earn 3% on them because they are on your first level. So it's you, and then you have 2 people under you, and that's your first level, okay? As you move up, so you're making 6% on those people, okay? As you move up, you get paid down further. So say one of your people signs someone on, you would get an extra, you would get 3% on that person that they signed on, okay? And then when you reach team leader, and this is another reason why you want to be team leader, you're getting 3% on your first level, and then anybody that they sign on, you're getting 3% on them, and then you're getting 3% on those people again because they're on your level 2. You get paid all the way down to level 3 at this point. So that probably sounds totally confusing, so I'm going to try and make it less confusing. When you're team leader, you're getting paid 6% on anybody that you sign on and anybody that those people sign on. 6%, that's a lot when we're selling a product that is super hot right now, and it's like our PVs are off the charts. Like, trust me, it's worth investing the little bit of time that it takes to start a new person. And I mean, like, I say the first 2 weeks are a little like crazy, but then those people are like, you're like, do you still care that I'm here? Like, where'd you go? Like, I'm telling you, like, new stylists, they start quick. So don't ever feel like it's going to be too much. And we're always here to support you to help the new stylists. So this is just like a brief kind of idea how this works. But so there is money to be made in Color Street. It's like, it's the most insane. Like I said, I work for Beachbody. I had people under me, and like, I had people under me because they were like, what do they call it? Discount coaches, but it was never like a building business for me. I couldn't like understand it enough. And with this, they make it so easy, and it's just, the support that we get here is so different. Okay, so another thing you want to keep your eye on is your Jumpstart bonus. So if you go to team and you go to Jumpstart, this is gonna show like everyone that's new on the team. So I'm not gonna go totally into it, but it'll tell you what your start date is and when you need to hit your first 1,000. So for the person that joined today, she needs to hit her first 1,000 by the 15th of July. And like so on and so forth. And when you're looking at, let me just actually bring up that. Let's see. I'm going to bring up the Jumpstart rewards real quick. Where are we? Oh, training. Okay, here. So it's a new stylist. Okay, so just going through this really quickly, your first 49 days right now, because you guys probably started in April or May, your first 49 days, you are selling $1,000 worth of nail polish and you're getting $50 product credit. So you can use that on nails, you can use it on brochures, catalogs, anything. If you bring someone on in your first 35 or now 49 days, you get another $50 product credit if they bonus qualify. So they do have to hit 300 to get that extra 50. And this is where I was telling you about team leader, the extra cash if you hit it. Okay. And then this is what I wanted to tell you about. So the 2,500 in your first 65 days, whatever the date says in your Jumpstart, is $1,500 additional dollars. It's not like you have to sell another $2,500 to get that. So you're, I mean, $1,500 more dollars and you're getting $75 dollars in product credit. So, and then the same thing for this one, it's 4,000. So I'm really bad at math. Another 1,500, I think. Yeah. So another 1,500 and you get $150. So just keep the momentum, like, and what you need to know for keeping the momentum is right now we can start nail bars. Like if you haven't been doing nail bars, if that hasn't been something yet that you felt comfortable doing, that's okay. I'm starting one today. Like I haven't really done one because I've been kind of like focusing on what's going on and all the other, you know, all the things. But nail bars are what is going to make your business continue to grow. It always gets new eyes onto you and onto the product. And you really want to interject yourself into those nail bars so that people get to know you while you're doing the nail bar, so that at the end of it, they're not like, okay, that was nice, sayonara, I don't want to ever see you again. Like you want to be like that person that they're like, oh, she was kind of fun. Like I'm gonna join her VIP group, and then they start ordering from you, and then you're getting nail sets. So that brings me to another thing. You want to always have a link. Wow, I just started that yesterday. You want to always have a link in your group. So if you have, I'm assuming that you already have a group started. If you had a nail bar with your with the person that signed you on, you can just change that over to a launch party. Like you can change the name to launch party, or create a whole new group, and then you're going to want to take this link that's here and put it into the party. So I'll show you real quick how to create a party, because you're going to always make a party. And then at the end, you know, when there's enough in there, I always say 1,000. 1,000 gets you 27 sets of nails, like sets of strips. So let it go as long as you can, but up to 1,000 is sufficient. Unless there's something like crazy going on, like if you, like sometimes they do these things where if you cash out your nail bar in the month of June, you get 2 sets of whatever their new strip is or whatever. So they do fun things like that. So if I was at 600 and it was the 30th of June, then heck yes, I'm going to cash out because I want those 2 extra strips. So it's always up to you, but just make sure that you always have a link, a party link attached to your group. Okay, so the first thing you'll do is just put a party title. Obviously, I just put my VIPs. You can put launch party, you can make it whatever you want. I made a party today and I called it Amy's Obsession, because this girl is literally obsessed with the nails and she keeps buying them and she won't join. But so I called it Amy's Obsession. Like you literally can make it whatever you want, just as long as people see their friend's name at the top. The party date, I always make it the same day that it is. So like this one says 5/27 at 2:45 p.m. That's perfect because it started, you know. Sometimes it'll have the date like in the future or the time in the future, and I always make it like so that they can order right away. Then you're gonna go to who's hosting the party. If this is your VIP link, it might get a little noisy because I think my husband just got home. If it's your VIP link, it's going to be I'm hosting the party. If it's a customer, it's going to be their email address, the email address that they use to order. So if they haven't used, or if they haven't ordered on the link yet because we're buying stock like crazy, that's okay. Just put their email address in here, and then let me just see what happens. You know what? It doesn't really even matter. You'll understand when you click it. So you'll put their email address in here, and then what will come up is all the information that they need. So their name, address, and phone number. I think that's it. Okay. And then you're going to go, it's a virtual party, and then create new party. And then it'll bring you back to view open parties. What you need to know about this is, let's go to, I'll show you two. Okay, so this one was way back in the day when we still could order stuff. When you click on manage party, this is where all your customers from that party are, and it tells you how much they earned. Like 15% of that 300 was $46.05. And then they're also getting 3 half price items. And because she reached the 300, she's getting free shipping. That's another thing that I have a snapshot of in my phone, just so that I always have it. Okay, so when she's ready, and I'm probably gonna just click this right now. But when she's ready, you can set the party status to pending host items. This will make it so that she can order her sets that she earned. So you click that button, and then it'll say, do you want to set the party status to open? Because there's still time. There's 2 months that they can actually leave this party link open if they wanted to. But so you can always change it back if she's like, oh wait, no, somebody wants to order, change it back. It's no big deal. Just hit the button again. So I'm gonna actually do that so that she knows, so just in case she orders today, who knows. And this right here is because somebody booked a party from her party. And the way that I did that, this girl, Heather Hayrick, she wanted to book a party, and I have to see if booking credit must be redeemed before a party is closed. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, so the way I did that was I clicked here, book another party, and then it brings up that screen, and it tells you creating party from Sarah Quinn's party. So I'm not going to do that, obviously, but it's just the way that you would do it so that they get a $25 credit if the other person reaches 300. So let's go see if that happened. I don't remember if it did. Heather's nail bar. Yes, it did. So she gets a credit. So she can go in here and order her amount. But anyway, so these are all parties that I had going before before the crap hit the fan. Okay. So I have to go through all of these and like message everyone and be like, there's stuff now. Okay. So what else? My goodness, I gave you guys a lot of information. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop share, and I'm going to ask if there are any questions. Come off mute and ask me a question, and maybe it'll make me think of something else. Because this is exactly about a half an hour. Does anybody have any questions? Lori, you good? You have any questions?
Actually, I wanted to ask about, I started doing the trainings on the in the virtual office.
Yeah.
And so I started accumulating all of, I guess, the points and stuff. But when I go to like redeem them, it's saying you can't right now, I guess, whatever. Is there a time frame as to when they expect everything to be back in order so that I can redeem those points?
Not yet. I know that it was closed in May. It is May. It was closed in April. And then they opened it up just for a little bit and kind of people were able to order again, and then they closed it again. So they're just trying so hard to like build stock right now that they don't want to do the freebies just yet. But if I hear anything, because I'm on calls every Monday with corporate, so if I hear that it's going to be opening back up, I will definitely let you guys know, and I'll message you. Okay. But yeah, those trainings are awesome, and I totally forgot to mention that. So if you don't have the app yet, let me just show you how to find that too. So thank you for that.
Sure.
So just type in, if you don't have the app, just type in Color Street Stylist app, and it will be the first one that comes up. It is, and then there's another one for the pay portal if you have the little Color Street card. I keep thinking my husband's home. Okay, so that is really it. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Does anybody else have anything?
Question. I'm sorry. So I had a friend who wanted to do a nail bar from my nail bar, but I ended up joining Color Street first before she was able to do that. Is there any way that she could get a credit? I mean, she's actually my first nail bar that I'm hosting on Friday. So I guess there's no credit then for her, right? Or how does that work?
It would actually have been you that would be getting the credit, because you had the first party and she was going to be having a party from your party. So you would have been getting the 25.
Right.
But instead, you're getting 25% commission.
A party from my party, but I ended up joining.
Right. Sorry, you're like in and out.
Yeah, I said my internet was down a little bit, so I don't. Can you hear me?
But yeah, so if you didn't become a stylist, she would have had her party, and then if her party reached 300, you would have gone into her party and been able to order and got a $25 credit. But since you joined, instead you're doing the party and you're getting the commission. So it's actually a better deal than just getting, you know, 2 sets or whatever it ends up being for $25. So
okay, great. So I had it backwards. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So it's a good deal.
All right, that was that.
Okay, my husband's coming home real quick. Anybody else have anything they want to add? Maybe Jill, you have anything to add or no?
So I would basically say just keep, even though you think like, okay, right now you're on the new Stylist Training and then Joan's going to do one. She does one every week. Get on each one, because each person contributes a little something more. Like I didn't realize we're under the partnership for like the nail fee group and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that was there?
No, I just always go there for the link.
Mom.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But
I have some more chips.
sorry, I got a little one. You know, you definitely, if you put into it, you get out of it. Mm-hmm. So like email your friends. Right now it's a very exciting time for your friends, and you can be, hey, do me a favor. Mm-hmm. I need these nail bars. You know, I want to get started. There's goals that I have in mind. Can we reach them? And if you put that to your friends that way, you tend to get more nail bars. And right now, your friends and family want to help you out, but that's going to get ugly. But their friends are going to join those nail bars. And it becomes like kind of like branches on a tree.
Yeah.
So they'll book a nail bar, help their friend get another $25 credit, and then you get their friend and their friends. And then, you know, if you're just relying on your VIP page all the time, you may be cute, but you're not going to be overly successful.
Right. Yeah. I'm telling you. It's
I
crazy.
have
like
nail bars that are that I scheduled for each Friday. I didn't want to do more than one at a time, only because I wasn't sure about the out of stocks. So I'm starting my first one Friday. another one scheduled for next Friday, and then another one the Friday after. And everybody's gonna love it as much as I do.
Perfect. That
No, I mean that's definitely good because I was doing like one nail bar every couple months, to be honest, and then we did the booking blitz, and then I ended up getting like 4 or 5 of them, and now I have like 7 nail bars going on at the same exact time because of everything going on, and it can be overwhelming. So look into the 3-day nail bar with Zoom. I've extended of mine only because of the out of stocks, and I'm selling my stock and then replenishing my stock through their link.
Right.
But remember that you need to have 3 orders and have it $150 for the nail bar to give the hostess rewards. So if you have 3 people who order under a nail and you do it under 1 order, that's going to get them to their hostess credit. So you just have to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, Jill, we're gonna be buddies next time I do a new stylist training. You're gonna be here.
I know. I'm ready to start
everything
building a team. Oh, and then
awesome.
so I've been what we call planting the seed for a bunch of people, and I'm like, oh my God, you're doing really great with your nail bar. Like you could have just made the commission on this and become a stylist.
Mm-hmm.
And for people, like I have a bunch of people who just order, 8 to 12 sets from me. And I'm like, why don't you just do this for yourself? I mean, I don't mind taking a commission, but, and I get my husband won't let me, which, triggers so many different thoughts, but like, what would your response be to that?
Are you asking me or are you asking Lori?
Yeah. No, I'm asking.
Oh, you're asking me?
Anyone. Because like that one, I was like, I didn't even know how to respond to that.
Oh, okay. So, with that kind of a thing, I usually, I know from experience, because that was me partially, that is a thing. Like my husband didn't really want me to join Color Street. He was like, he rolled his eyes. He gave me the, oh my God, like you are doing paparazzi right now. Like you already have something going on. Why do you want to do this? And so for me, I was telling Christy, no, I already have paparazzi. I wasn't really giving I don't have the money or whatever. But so when people say that to me, I know that it is a thing that they're dealing with. So I kind of try and pull out, like, what does your husband want to know? Because maybe he's just not fully in it. Like, he just doesn't understand, like, why you want to do it. Like, what is it for you? What'll it mean for you? And you have to relay that to your husband. Like, so I kind of just pull out, like, what is he concerned about? And then I pull out also, like, what do you feel, like, why do you want to join? Why is this exciting for you? And then I kind of get them to kind of that. And some people even get the husband on the phone and they explain everything to the husband, and then, it's not a big deal. So it's different. It's either like the husband, and some people join and they don't even tell their husband for like months. I could not believe, like, I can't believe that is a thing. But then I'm like, okay, so where's all the money going?
Well, I just did it. I'm like, oh yeah, I did this thing the other day.
What?
I was like, did this thing today.
No. So I did a thing. Yeah. But no, I think it's just fear coming out in the form of an excuse that is somebody else. Like, I don't think that anybody, like, my husband didn't, like, he rolled his eyes and he did the whole thing, but deep down he was like, if she's gonna want to do it, she's gonna do it, you know. You can't, they can't really stop you if you really feel like you want to do it.
I mean, you're like buying 13 sets at a discount.
Right.
Because $129 and you're getting 13 sets, it's less than $10 a set. So like, what are you already bought 10 sets. Like,
right.
What's to go against?
Yeah. So just trying to figure out like what exactly. My husband won't let me. Okay, why? What is the objection? And then try and help them talk, like, let me give you some talking points when you talk to your husband again about it.
Okay.
You know, something like that. Oh, there's chats. I didn't even see them.
It might have all been.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see them down there. But anyway, so this is it. I just, I'm really glad that you guys hung in there with us. And I'm always available if you need anything. I didn't want to.
Another thing to touch upon, I'm sorry, Heather, might be good is setting up you as, I mean, I know the website's opening up a little bit, but if people are going to sell from their stock and apply it to their nail bars.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. The perfect 300, that's actually, let me show you real quick how to find those things. So in that link tree, oh God, I hate when that thing drops down. I can't get to the damn link tree. Where is it? Oh, I guess I don't have it open. All right, so let's find the link tree. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, so back to the link tree. There is a website. So this is just yet another training thing that you can do. There's training on the app, there's training on the website, there's partnership training, and there's also this website. But this website, the password is partners7, all lowercase. This website has our stylist documents. So if you click here on stylist documents, you will find, I mean, some of this is already in. So this is the most important one, organizational charts. The one I was just telling you about. Sorry, I'm muting Jill. Sorry. Shh, quiet. I'm doing a training and it's being recorded. My husband. So this is where you can find the organizational documents. So senior stylist is the first one, okay? Your personal PV is 300. You have 2 qualified legs, so that means that they both sold 300. That makes you a senior stylist. As long as you are over 2,000 in GV. So if you all sold more than 300 and it amounted to 2,000 in your first month, you could be a senior stylist in your first month. And then you need to have at least 1,000 in your current month. And then this is team leader. So it's just where you find all of the charts. And print a bunch out because you should really do them every month. And what I do is I actually go through my tree on the 30th or the 31st, whatever the last day of the month is, and I fill out all the people's names and I highlight who bonus qualified the month before. I mean, this is kind of like a little bit beyond what you need to know right now, but just so you're aware, these charts are here, and you really should fill them out every month so that you're centered on what you need for the next month. Okay, and then what was the heck was I even going there for? I got distracted.
If you're ordering under a nail bar under your vote to get the nail bar,
You're ordering under nail bar.
If people are buying from your stuff,
Yeah, why do they come here though? I'm trying to.
were you doing perfect 300?
Oh, the perfect 300. Yes. Okay.
right.
Where is it?
I'll
No,
mute myself.
Okay. Where is it? Now I have to find it. Monthly goal, create a lead. This is all the new stylist stuff. Host benefits. The 4 square is good for when you have a call with a prospective, like somebody that's interested. It kind of goes over how to have that call. Where the heck is the perfect 300? Does anybody see it? I don't see it. Maybe they put it in the, and I'm going to show you this and then we're going to get off because I didn't want this to be too long. Okay, so if you go into the partnership group and files, the first or the second thing here is the perfect 300. This will show you like what would be the perfect order that will get you the most return for your money. So if you have a new stylist that starts, show them this and they can just go ahead and easily just order these as long as we have stock, and then they'll be set up and they get 75% or $75 commission on it. So they're only spending $225 to get that 300, and you're bonus qualifying yourself and you're earning rewards. So I am in the works of trying to figure out how to make a video that shows, like with things in my hands, how much you're spending or investing and how much you're actually making. But I have to figure that all out still. So, but this is definitely a good tool to start off with, and definitely like was not something that I used to do. Like I didn't used to say when you sign on you should buy a bunch of stock. Like that's not how it used to be, but now it's amazing how much it helps the people who have invested in it, because their goals are already, you know, being attained, and they have stock on hand. They can give people, they can send people. So it just really, it's empowering to have stock, to me anyway, because then you can do live sales, you can do anything with it. Okay, so we will get off of here now that it's been almost an hour. I apologize for it being so long, but I'm glad that you got some good information and that you had questions. Awesome. And let me know if you guys have any other things that you need answered in the chat. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you for being here. Bye.